Hey, I'm live again in the studio. It's R KREJCI. It's going to be a late night in the studio. Check two. Check 1 2 check. So it's already 9 o'clock here in Seattle. I am going to open up my chat room. Hopefully the kids stay out. There it is, my live. Let's put a greeting in here. Welcome. All right, looks like I'm the only one in here painting. I'm going to do something with this. I think I'm going to frame it, put it in a window, and then I'm going to glaze the windows different colors. And then each section will have a different tone. I'll show you what I mean, because I mean I like that abstract piece, but it needs something else. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. We're going to step that up a notch by putting a window pane on it. And I think it's going to look cool. So if you've seen me frame paintings like this before, see how I use the easel to get a straight line there? And then all you got to do is turn it again to get the next window pane. And I'm using the bottom of the easel as a guide to get a nice straight edge there. I mean, you could use a ruler too if you wanted, but this is just quicker. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to glaze each section with a different color. Then each one will have a different appearance. Glaze over the top. There we go. All right, so this is our beginning, yeah. Already looks better. It already looks better with the window pane on there. So I'm going to glaze. We'll glaze each one a different color. So we'll start with purple over here. It's in red and blue. And I got using medium to mix into the paint. It's pretty good stuff. You kind of want it really runny, okay? Let's glaze this one purple. belong to a woman in a black dress. Alright, that one's done. I think I'm going to do this one purple too, because I don't have very many dark choices. I got blue and I got purple. We'll do 2 purple and 2 blue. Or actually maybe yellow. Yellow. We'll keep 2 of them clear. I should be using a bigger brush. Alright, those 2 are done. Gotta wait till it dries. It'll look really cool when it dries. Alright, I'll do the other one yellow, I'm thinking. It's really not gonna, it'll change probably the blue green, but that's about it. But it will brighten it up a bit. Let's do this one first. Wow, I actually like the yellow better. I might be able to still put yellow on top to get we'll get another layer on it. There we go. Looks cool. Now it looks like, you know, a piece of art. Happy little clouds, yeah. Marlandis Thompson, thank you. Yeah, I did a landscape and did that same idea with a landscape in the background. Check that out. It's not focusing. It kind of gets it's like a blurry, there you go. This one here takes about an hour. But when I painted the landscape, I made sure there was something in each scene, like the mountain in this window, tree here, we got rows and a fence here. So each pane had something in it. And I glazed it with purple, so it made the window purple. I should put some white streaks in here so it looks like glass, but it's not done yet. That's the same thing I just did to this one, but different style. But there is one I did where I actually put solid colors. Is put 2 purple and like 2 pink, and it got a lot of likes on X, the Twitter. Really simple abstract piece, but I could probably do one in like 5 minutes, but it really got a lot of likes. Alright, well, this live isn't about this. I just wanted to throw this in as a bonus because I'm going to be doing... Maybe I'll do a quick landscape and put it in a window again. I could probably get it done in 20 minutes if you want to stick around. Let's try it. And what I'll do, if I glaze it with purple, so I'll make a lot of things in here yellow. And then when I glaze it with purple later on, it should really cool. Purple goes over yellow. Let's do that. Here, it won't be long to do a landscape here. We'll put a mountain on this side this time. So we'll have it like starting over here though, like coming down. I like landscapes are usually my I started out on YouTube doing landscapes. And then, you know, after 3 years of doing landscapes, I had to branch out a little bit. And I'm trying to get my own abstract style down. I'm getting close. Getting really close to something that I really like. Alright, well, a mountain over there. We'll do a blue sky, a light sky. That way when I glaze it purple, this blue sky will get really dark. I'll show you what I mean if you stick around long enough. I could get this landscape done pretty quick here. Just give me like 10 minutes and then I'm using very little paint, that way it'll dry faster. I can glaze it on this video, on this live stream. to a woman in a black dress. Did it do? I'm just putting yellow down here because I think when I glaze it with purple, it's going to look really cool. Some kind of tree over there. And we'll have to do we'll do a bush over here. Just going to be a simple landscape. Thanks for all the likes, everyone. I have no idea where those likes came from, but I think it'll help this video, my live, go out more. I appreciate it. So what I think I'll do, I'll put a pathway here in this window. Some kind of trail going back. Alright. Then I can put a bush here, and then that'll, in this window, it's something. This is just a quick landscape. I don't have any brown, so I'm using red. Alright, I like that. Alright, let me put a few clouds up there. And then I'll put the window pane on. We'll put a big cloud up here. So it looks like this is in the foreground here. And I'm going to put some small ones down here. We'll get a little bit of blue. For some shadows. Alright, quick landscape here. We'll highlight this just a little bit. And we'll highlight some of these branches here. And we'll put a few shadows. We'll put a shadow. I should have put the shadow of that tree first. I guess I'll move it back here a little. Very good. All right, there's my lance. Miller, thank you. Miller, the magical charming. I almost got it. Beautiful, Yvonne, thank you. I'm just doing a quick landscape to show you. I'm going to frame it in now with the window pane. If you just joined in, I'll try and make a brown this time instead of using black, because black is kind of stands out quite a bit. I'll make a dark brown, I guess. I'll try. All right, let's put a window on here. Pane. And then I'm going to glaze each window a different purple and yellow. To look like you're looking out the window here. So each window has a tree here, a mountain here, a bush here, and a road here with some bushes. Then you can add, stuff to it if you want, like a rabbit or some animals. See how I used the bottom of the easel to make a straight line there? It's looking good. I've never done these before. I'm kind of curious now if these are going to sell at the show. Because if they do sell, then, I mean, you could do this to a lot of different landscapes. And Look how cool that looks. Wow. It's pretty amazing, actually. I can't glaze it until it dries, so maybe I'll start an abstract painting, and then while that's dry, painting that, this will be dry, then I'll glaze this at the end. What I do, glaze each square a different color, maybe purple, blue, yellow, and red. And then each scene will look a little different. That came out really good. Alright, I'm going to do one of my abstracts now, guys. I hope you don't mind. I know a lot of you like to watch landscapes, but I'm practicing my abstracts. Trying to come up with my own style. I guess I'm going to do faces again. And I want to make it look kind of loose. put a hat on this one. Alright, there's my faces. Put one more up here. Alright, it's time to paint. I'm going to put a few lines in this one. Alright, let's paint that and see what happens. I'm going to use glaze and paint. I like this guy. This guy looks like he's looking down this way. You see that? I gotta help this dry a little, guys. Hold on. So I don't want to smear black all over the place. All right. Enough. Ooh, I almost dropped my whole bottle of glaze, man. That would not have been nice. I didn't have the top screwed on. All right, you ready? Let's start on this face here. Home to a woman in a black dress. Da na 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 na. By the time I'm done with this, I'll be able to glaze that landscape. Pretty sure. I've been working on the style for, I don't know, maybe 4 days now. I've only got like I don't have too many more ideas after this. I lights on it, and then I don't have any ideas about like putting more things on top of it, you know. Make it look more layered. But it's a good start. I think I'm kind of liking it because it doesn't look perfect. The faces don't look like I really worked them out too much. There's enough going on in there where maybe you'll start seeing, other things. This one went fairly well for me. It's weird colors. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do as far as color. A lot of cool colors up there. My back is already starting to hurt, so this will be the last painting I do. I don't really like the brush look. I'll use a knife instead, I think. All right, I kind of like it. So this is as far as I got so far. I don't know what else I could do to it. I still think it's something else, like to bring it to the next level. Miller the Charming Magical Bee? Is that what it is? Boy, okay. Right on. Thanks for watching again. Really appreciate that. I could go in here with brush, a liner brush. I'll show you some cool stuff. I used to do this on my cartoon characters. Let's see if it works with this abstract. Now I can add more things in here with lines, like Let me make sure I'm not going to mess it up. I think it's working with it. It doesn't take away from what I did. Yeah, okay. That works for me. All right, let's go back to the landscape now and I'll glaze it. Then I got to go to bed. My back is starting to hurt. In the wintertime, I fell on the ice flat on my back and it's still bothering me. It's already been like 5 months. There we go. Cool abstract, huh? This kind of looks like some kind of bottle, doesn't it? Faces are like so interesting to look at. This guy looks like he's glaring down here to me. I wish you guys could talk. Yeah, I like looking at like Picasso stuff. I love other artists too. All right, I'm gonna go back to the landscape now. We're gonna glaze the window panes and see how this turns out now. I did that in like 10 minutes. If you go back and watch this video later, I did this really quick just so I could do a pane. All right, let's glaze this one yellow. This side yellow. And if you don't know what glazing is, it's a special you put in the paint and it makes it translucent. And that's what I was doing on that piece just before, the abstract piece. And when it dries, the paint looks really vibrant. Okay. You could use this with cheap paint and then it'll make the cheap paint look really good. So this is really runny. It's like water, so it's got a glaze on it inside the paint. And we're going to glaze this window pane yellow. See that? How it put like a tint on the window there? Doesn't that look cool? So I was thinking of doing these two yellow and these two purple. So I'm going to do yellow down here. It's not really going to help this much here. Maybe I should do blue there. I'll do here. Because yellow doesn't really want to go over that green very well. I think the blue is gonna, it's gonna turn this a different color, a darker color. Let's see. Maybe orange on there, I don't know. Maybe dark green. These are all still in the experimental stages. Let's see what that did. I think what I'll do, that yellow looks the best. So I think I should just do them all yellow. Let's do that. I'm going to go wet this paper towel and wipe off what I did there. Then I got to get going to bed, man. We'll put yellow. Yellow here and down here. The whole thing. I think it's going to look that much better. Need another wet towel. It really looks cool though. So what's cool about acrylic paint, you can clean it up with water if you get it before it dries. I can do everything yellow now. See how it takes the green off? Still some on there, but it'll go. I appreciate you guys still watching. Here's one I did in purple. I did them all purple. Doesn't that look cool? So it's going to look like that. Here we go. There we go. I kind of like it. Now this time, we're going to put some window glare on these. When it dries, I'm going to scratch some white so it looks like action. Let me go let it dry for a sec. I guess that while that's drying, I can do it to this one. Already done. Oh, this one's done now. I just got to sign it. This was so much fun today. All right, guys, I'm going to bed. I hope you enjoyed that. So I did this one. And don't forget about the faces. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I'm going to try and do one more short here. Ba-da-ba. I got to get some rest tonight so my back heals up by tomorrow. All right, there, I uploaded a short. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Miller. I get up early in the morning and do like a coffee session, which is early in the morning, like 6 in the morning. If you're up,